Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am super excited because we're doing a tag video. I was tagged by Lula LV to share my favorite bags to use as a mom, and this tag was created by Dial M Style. So I'm going to link both of their videos down below in my description box and you can have a look. I think this tag is super sweet and super fun, especially with Mother's Day right around the corner. And I have done a lot of things and I juggle a lot and I wear lots of different hats, from work to side hustles and YouTube and all of that. Just like many of us, right? We're always grinding and hustling, but the greatest role, the most important role I've ever held in my life is to be a mother. So I find that this tag is just perfect timing. It's going to be a walk down memory lane, as I do have a few bags I'm going to share with you that I have semi-retired since the baby days, since my kids are no longer babies. I have a soon-to-be 12-year-old daughter and a 10-year-old son, so they're a little bit more grown now. I'm going to show you a mix of bags that I wore a lot when they were really little. I mean, I wore them to death, but I still have them. And then I have bags that I'm wearing still to this day that work really, really well for me to be hands-free, carefree while I'm out with my kids. So let's get started. This bag here, oh, by the way, if you're curious about this ring here, it is a beautiful emerald with diamonds all around. And then it is sort of sandwiched between my wedding ring and my anniversary, my 15-year anniversary ring. This one is Tiffany's, this one is Cartier, and this one in the center, the emerald, was a gift when my daughter was born. My husband got this made for me from our custom jeweler, and then he also had matching earrings made. I'll show you. This one here. So I don't wear them very often because they're kind of blingy, but it's just beautiful, and emerald is my daughter's birthstone, so it holds a lot of significance, and I just thought it would be perfect to wear in this video since we're talking all about being a mom. All right, so the very first bag I want to show you is this tote here from Tory Burch. This bag is at least 10 years old and it still looks pretty good, doesn't it? Look at the leather here. So the handles are leather, it's like this tan leather, but the actual bag is coated canvas. And I wish that Tory Burch would still make bags like this, because coated canvas, as we know, is super durable, water resistant, like Louis Vuitton. So there's, you know, a little bit of wear, but I mean, look at this. I wore this almost every day and I dragged it around, I threw it around, and I did not baby this thing at all. But the fact that it's still holding up, occasionally I will pull this out and use this as a beach bag or, you know, poolside bag, but not very often. That's why I call it kind of semi-retired. But any coated canvas bag like this that's roomy and carefree, I think is great for moms with younger children in particular. So let me open this up. It's got a magnet, and there are some other bags here that I want to show you that I used when my kids were little. So I'm going to take them out one by one and then I'll show you up close. And then we'll move on to the more modern day bags I've been using with my kids these days. So here's the inside. Don't you think it held up quite nicely? Okay. I was known as the lady who wore Tory Burch bags almost every day back then. So if I wanted to get a little bit nicer, a little bit fancy, maybe dress up a little bit during that time when my kids were really little, this is the bag that I used. It's a beautiful baby blue, and it is again from Tory Burch. It's technically like a wallet on chain style with all of these compartments. You guys know I'm a big fan of wallet on chain styles. I have two from Chanel now. Card slots, zippered compartment, all of that. This was when I wasn't like schlepping all around the city. This was when we were going out to lunch or dinner, so I didn't need to have too much with me. And then this is the strap. It is removable and adjustable, and there was a back pocket. So yeah, it's not a new bag by any means, but I definitely think that Tory Burch is still kind of underrated. The bags are really well made. This is kind of like Saffiano leather, so it's very, very durable. And you can see, even though it's a lighter color, it's held up quite well over the years. There's a little bit of a mark here, but I mean, this is pretty much, I would say, pristine considering the age, right? So that was one bag I wanted to show you. And this one here, this one I wore so much. You can tell that I've always been a fan of like caramel and tan tones, right? You know, I'm still obsessed with this color. So this has a little tassel and then the Tory Burch emblem. And it's just like this really kind of soft and smushy but grained leather. And it's a zipper with a fold over. I had another one like this, but much bigger in black, which I have since let go. And it looks like this. I bet you it's really dirty. Yeah. Probably dirty from my hands and my kids' hands, snacks and all of that. But this was really small just for like on the go. And then I'd probably have like a diaper bag or backpack with me in the stroller, but this is what I would wear crossbody. The only reason why this is completely retired is because it's quite small and it doesn't fit my phone anymore. Back in the day, I had a much smaller phone that fit, and now my phone is like right up until the edge, so it wouldn't fit. But I'm just going to hang on to it because maybe my daughter will like to use it at some point. She's middle schooler now, so it'll be no time when she's a teenager and she'll be looking at my bags, right? Probably want her to start practicing with something like this versus giving her like my Chanel right away. Okay. And then this one also, you can see it's a beautiful, it's like a cognac or dark caramel color. I love the way this has patinaed. This is vegetable tanned leather from Madewell. It's one of their best sellers still. This bag too, it's probably at least 10 years old now. I wore this a lot. It's their small transport crossbody. It has these little hands. It's really soft, not hands, handles. And this is how I just kind of stored it. I wore this so much. All the bags I just showed you, I wore a lot. And there's just one zippered compartment here, as you can see. I believe this style is still available online. I'll link it down below in my description box. I think it comes in this beautiful color and also in black. But I like this size. I had the larger one too that I used to wear for work, but then I've since let go of it. This is a really nice versatile size. It's got, I don't like when this thing curls. It's got an adjustable and removable strap, and then it has this front pocket, which I always found to be really handy just for like tissues and wipes or even my phone. And it's kind of cute. It has like a little bit of a hobo look to it, which is not my style, but I always found it worked well with pretty much any outfit that I wore. So I think it's a really good bag for the price. There's some corner wear. I mean, I wore this so much all the time. So yeah, those are the bags that I have semi-retired I wanted to show you. And then I'm going to move on to the more current bags. Okay, let's start with this here. And you can see kind of what I've got back there a little bit too. So this one here, you might be able to guess. This one is my cutie pie Saint Laurent Toy Lulu. So cute, so smushy. The reason why I say this is one of the best mom bags is because it's just stylish and simple and fun, but it's not like overdone, and it's light and it's minimalist on the inside because the design just affords for you just enough space for essentials. Here is a strap, so I usually wear this crossbody, but you can remove it and just use it as a little clutch as well, so you can dress it up for evenings. I think this is nice. Anytime a bag is versatile where you can use it daytime with your kids, but then you can also go out for date night later with the same bag, that always makes it easier. This bag is a few years old. I think it's still in really pristine condition. Also, the most important thing, the reason why I think this should be one of the best mom bags or one of my favorite mom bags is because this is one of my kids' favorite bags in my entire collection. They love this so much. I've mentioned it before. They call this the pillow bag, and they say that because it's so soft and smushy and they like to kind of pet it and all of that. So anything that makes my kids happy, why not wear this more when I'm with them, right? So if I am just running around and I want my hands free, I will throw this on crossbody. All right, the next one. You guys have seen this so much. Now it's quite expensive with all of the Louis Vuitton price increases, but I got this a couple years ago for about $540 or something. This is the Louis Vuitton Pochette Accessoire. Comes with a short vachetta strap, which I never use, so I took it off. I have probably about 4 or 5 different chains and straps I do like to use it with, and sometimes I also wear it with my monogram strap from my Pochette Matisse. This is the oval chain that I like to wear. Any kind of strap or chain that I have, it's usually from Dress Up Your Purse or Organize My Bag, and I have promo codes for both of them down in my description box, so if you want to have a look. This is really perfect for just everyday essentials. It's so light, it's so durable, it's so water resistant, it's just bulletproof in a way, so your kids aren't going to scratch it. You don't have to worry if something spills on it, some juice, some milk, anything sticky, snacky hands get on it, it's fine. I would have loved this even more when my kids were really little, like toddler age, but I only picked this up when my kids were already a little bit older. It's such a versatile bag. It's really easy to pack too. So if you wanted to just use this inside of a diaper bag or inside of a larger tote, I think it just kind of packs and travels very easily. I think this is just, it's so great. It's just great. Okay. The next one, as you can see, is also from Louis Vuitton, and of course, I have to talk about the Pochette Métis. This, I think, is such a great bag for moms, for anyone in particular, moms though, because think about the organization. So this is what it looks like on the inside. Oh, this is the monogram strap I was referring to. You can put it on there. But the organization, like when you are a mom, especially with young kids, you do not have the time or the energy to rummage. At least I don't. I don't want to rummage through looking for my things. So the fact that it's so well organized. Wait, what is this? Oh, I was looking for this. Okay. Okay, I recently used the bag and I forgot to take the stuff out. Okay. Yeah, see? Oh, let me show you. Like I had wipes. So that's what I mean. It's so easily organized and you can see everything. So it just makes it, I don't know, it just makes it so easy when you're with kids. Like you can put, like the snacks are here, the wipes are here, the Band-Aids are in the back, or your phone's in the front, or technically I put the phone back here in the zippered compartment. So that's really easy. And because it is, once again, all canvas like the pochette, it's very durable, very hard wearing. You don't have to worry about it getting damaged. It's not fragile. The little vachetta bits here, I also don't worry about because I've mentioned in the past that I spray everything with Apple Guard. I have a link for it down below. You can just buy it from Amazon. It's not that expensive. I think it's 20 or $30, and I spray this all down so that it's water resistant. That's why it has patinaed quite evenly over time, because even though I have worn this out in the rain a few times, several times, I don't have to worry because the coating on the Apple Guard helps to keep it protected. And so even if your kids' hands were wet and they grabbed this, if it is protected, you should be fine. So this is a really great bag for sure. And then I've got this one, which I picked up only a couple years ago, but I wear this a lot, especially when I'm going to just pick up my kids from school or we're doing quick errands, because it's really easy. So if you're going to be in your own neighborhood and you're not concerned about safety and things like that, this is super light, super easy, really, really just beautiful. You feel luxurious, but it's not all done up. It's not, obnoxiously loud. This is technically the front, so nobody needs to know that it's Hermes. This is the mini Eveline in the Clemence leather, and it's in the gold. They call it gold, but it's like a tan, right? Like, see, like that. And I just think it's so easy. It fits my daily essentials. It feels really nice when I put my hands in here. It's very soft. It comes with this really comfortable. Anytime a strap is made of fabric and is about 1 inch wide, it's so comfortable, right? Because it sits so nicely on the shoulder. So I wear this pretty much crossbody. And oh, what is that? Okay. Yeah, so I think this is a great mom bag as well. The only thing is I wouldn't use this like if I'm going very far or traveling, because the top closure is just one tiny little snap button. So it's not super, super secure. Like if you get busy with your kids and it spills over, your stuff can fall out. If this comes undone or you forget to do it up, then somebody can get in there. Maybe you don't want that. It also doesn't have any compartments, so you'd have to be quite minimalist about what you carry. But otherwise, it is a great bag, and I do think it's a nice local mom bag for when you're close to home. Okay. I have got to talk about this. I did a whole video on this Lululemon belt bag. If you did not see that, I will link it up above. I also posted on my community pages here on YouTube what's happening with this. So I wore this to London over spring break with my kids. Such a nice bag. I showed what fits. So much fits in here. It's like very deceiving. A full water bottle fits in here. Seriously. Everything fits in here, all your essentials. This back pocket here, zipper, is for you know, anything you want to put, like cash, cards. The mesh pockets are really good. It holds my phone, my lip balm. Oh, I love this. Watch the video if you want more details. It's like $38 or something. It's probably one of the best purchases that I made under $40. And this is the strap, and it's adjustable. I love that it's all monochrome, all black, very minimal logos, nothing. I wear it crossbody across my chest, and it's nice because it's really snug and secure. But here's the thing. This one here is being discontinued. If you go onto the Lululemon website, you're going to see this there, and it's going to be available in a couple different colors, but I have not seen the black one ever since I did that video. I feel like you guys went and bought them all up. For this one in particular, I saw like a ton of you went and bought this as soon as that video went live. So you guys might have wiped them out of inventory. It's kind of amazing. But the sad news is that I heard from somebody who works at Lululemon, who was kind enough to reach out to me on Instagram, told me that this has now been discontinued and they are replacing it with the same style belt bag, but now it's called the extended strap belt bag. I'll link it down below. I'll link both versions so you can take a look. I think that's still fine. They're essentially the same, but there might be small differences, so you might want to just take a look. And I don't know if they have this monochrome black version, but if you're looking for different colors, they definitely have a whole array of colors. And price is the same, $38. So highly recommend this. I've been using this a lot just to run around and pick up my kids too. Yesterday I had to take my kids to the dentist, and I just wore this over my coat. So easy, hands-free, right? And especially if it's raining, it's nylon, so it's perfect. Okay. Then speaking of nylon, this is a newer addition for me as well, and I was late to the game, I guess. This is the Longchamp Le Pliage tote, but the special thing about this is that it's from the Neo collection, and the Neo collection has just some slight differences. It's got much thicker, silkier feeling nylon compared to the other Le Pliage totes, and it's got the monochrome look with the black on black, which I like, and it's got this nice chunky zipper. Again though, however, this has been discontinued, and I only found out after I purchased it. This is the medium size. I think it's perfect. If you are on Instagram, go check out one of my recent Instagram reels, because look at all this chocolate. I got these from the spa to give to my kids the other day, and I forgot to give it to them. And here is a ZOOMONI organizer that is just perfect. But I love this version so much, and I'm sad that they discontinued it. I don't know why they did that. I believe in some stores and some Bloomingdale's, they might have a few left, either in the large, medium, small, or the mini, but not many. I mean, it's whatever's available right now is what it is, and whenever they sell out, that's going to be it. I understand this has been replaced by two other new collections. One is the green collection, which is the recycled nylon, and it's going to look fairly similar, but the nylon quality is going to be different, and you can probably tell the difference on the recycled one because the tabs here are not just all leather. They have like a bright green highlighter color trimming the leather, so that's how you can spot the recycled ones easily. And there's also the City collection, which is the coated canvas. It kind of looks like epi leather from Louis Vuitton. I actually went and checked it out. I'm going to do a separate video on it, and it was really nice quality, a little bit heavier than the nylon because it has all that texture going on and it's coated canvas, but I think it's a nice alternative. The price is going to be more expensive though than this one, so if you can find this Neo, I highly recommend it. It's perfect. So this I used for travel recently, and I've been going to the library and little supermarket runs with this, and although it is a shoulder bag, I find it to be incredibly easy and comfortable, and I love using it when I'm with my kids. Okay, and then this one is not new. I probably did a video on this way back when I first started my channel. So I started my channel maybe about 2.5 years ago, and the very first video that I did, I remember, was the MZ Wallace tote. And then soon after, I did a review on this. This is the City backpack, and I've had this now for probably about 3 years. And this part here I caught it on the zipper. I could probably get this repaired, but I've just been too lazy. I think if you bring it to MZ Wallace, they'll repair it. But I love this smushy quilting on this nylon. It's held up really nicely. And this is the backpack that I kind of grab when we were going out to the park or hiking or, travel. Before I got this one, the Le Pliage, I would use this mostly for travel. I like that it's a backpack. I'm not really a backpack person, but for some reason I like this one. I like the feel of it. It's got a lot of compartments and zippers. Comes with this pouch as well. I'll link this down below, this exact version, because I think they have multiple versions of backpacks. There's also this, and then there's also these little pockets here. I think it's so great whether you're a mom or not. It's really lightweight. I like this backpack. It's probably the best backpack I've ever purchased, period. And now that my daughter is almost a teenager, I find that she grabs it. She's used it for field trips. She likes it, so she might just take it. This one is in the midnight navy color, and it's got a little bit of that silver hardware where it says MZ Wallace, and it's got a little bit of vachetta leather, which is doing fine. I like this. I used it when they were a little bit younger. I'm using it still. Even when they're grown, I'll probably use it just for myself. So highly recommend this if you're looking for a carefree, nice quality backpack as well. So that's my lineup. I showed you kind of, from babyhood to now. And I'm just so grateful and feel so blessed to be able to serve as a mom, to have that role, that title of mom to two beautiful kids, and that I can have mom bags, right? So thank you to Dial M Style for creating this fun tag once again, and also to Lula LV for thinking to tag me, because I had a lot of fun making this video and it was a bit of a walk down memory lane. I'm actually going to tag two other ladies that I know are also moms. Jerusha Couture, OG, has been on YouTube forever. I've been watching her videos forever. So Jerusha, I know you've got your two beautiful boys. I would love to know your take on this tag. And also beautiful Amelia Rose's Closet. She's got two beautiful boys as well, and she's got a beautiful eclectic collection, and I'd love to know what she likes to use when she's with her boys. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up, and I will see you all next time. Bye bye.